just, you know, since Skarner's playstyle is kind of very linear, so you can definitely predict what's gonna be up next once you see that Scorpion on the Rift. But we'll see. RSG surprised as once. They'll definitely surprise us for the third time.
He's not going to see it, so this might be just the call for the dive here on Shinsekai to start things off. As they look to position themselves, he's going to get underneath the tower, try and kite a little longer as he can. Facebreaker, though, brings him on in. Haymaker just puts him down, and that is...
Up, they're still going in.
Oh, that's going to be another Facebreaker here. Enzo does have Flash available. I think they're trying to get Shinsekai to get a little bit more confident and actually try and fight back as... Oh, this is evil. Shinsekai doesn't have any Flash available. Smite is there. Enzo doesn't actually use it on everything, but it doesn't matter. That's another kill.
That was rather interesting. Enzo.
It doesn't end here, as that's going to be another knock-up. Shinsekai ends up using World Ender. It's going to be a showstopper, though, immediately into the rush from the Rift Herald down in bot lane. Going to get some plates over to K2. And Enzo is just everywhere on the map. Mexi not able to land the Chain of Corruption as it flashed by on Enzo's side. Look at this. So there is ward coverage. There is the option here. Here we go. Flash engage from Delulu on the Fisher. Teleport coming on down. Bullet time, though, is going to find its target. Shinsekai needs to try and turn this around. It's a double teleport, though, coming out from the Dragons. The Void Rush is there from Enzo. He's able to stay a little longer. Now, this bring back Epic. They say you can take my carry, but I'll take you back with us. Facebreaker coming out from Ozzy. It is just a slaughter in bot lane as Raven can't even ult back to his time clone. And that is a clean dive coming through from the Dragons.
That was massive by the Berjaya Dragons, and no one died. That's how clean it was. And Ozzy, even very brave, tanking turret shots and just giving us a show with a Haymaker shields. And Berjaya Dragons, I feel like this is, look at their smiles even. I think they're very confident.
Delulu came by. I think he had the teleport available, but was it really worth it here, as he's just going to get taken down and K2 gets another kill. And unfortunately,
Raven and Epic at the same time. But at this point of the game, they're going to be just disjointed as they try to shove the waves. And therefore, they're not as strong as a unit because they can't be together just yet. Individually, Berjaya Dragons are pretty much satisfied with the setup.
Look at this top lane, Minji. Looks like we got ourselves a surprise Skarner in the brush here, as that's going to be the parallel convergence. It's going to get the quick stun, so that ultimate's not going to do a whole lot. Just holds him down for a little bit longer. Does have the chrono break available. Getting a decent amount of damage, though, onto Raven. Ends up popping it now, and that's going to force out a heal. Gets the flash off in time. Raven really wants this kill, but he's still not able to finish it off. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, you had the Rift Herald being popped, and Minji is just playing in the jungle with his food at this point, delaying them as long as possible.
That was with the teleport as well. They're still hunting for Braum. They're still hunting for Delulu.
Delulu. Well, you know, he's buying them time at least, so that's the one benefit here. But he is giving over gold that Urgents try and make a hold here. They get themselves a quick stun. That's going to be also the cleanse. They break back K2, but there is another cleanse available for the Misfortune. Now into the bullet time. Delulu's trying to run interference over toward the side, but guess what? Epic is actually able to help get Raven the kill, but K2 is unstoppable. AZ's in the backline with the showstopper, and now Enzo looking to hunt underneath the Fountain Tower. That's a double kill going on over to Raven. Maybe a little bit too aggressive for the Dragons, but they still got 3 members strong as they take down the inhibitor in bot lane.
3 for 2 exchange, and even an inhibitor at that. That's going to be 2 inhibitors for Berjaya Dragons. I say that's pretty worth the next step in mind for sure. For the Dragons will be
a bit late to the party now as the Baron's down to 5,000 health. Delulu's also trying to press on forward. Dragons turn right back around and goes immediately on to Epic. Epic tries to kite on back. It's going to be the Facebreaker, though, and they're going to keep tabs of this Skarner as they continue to hunt him down. Delulu's caught out toward the side. I've seen this one before, unfortunately, for Resurgence. It doesn't end with a good story, as now K2 is godlike on the Misfortune.
30 seconds on the clock for Delulu to respond. Berjaya Dragons will be comfy now. That is the support gone on the RSG side. But RSG will try something here as they're lingering around this area. Scared for them.
You gotta try a hero play here. Epic over toward the side does have only his Predator available, uses the Blast Cone, just going to go ahead and try and get on top of Chili. They take down the Karma immediately, but meanwhile, he had the bullet time that just ripped apart the Skarner, squashed him like a bug. Shinsekai tries to jump right back on in. Enzo is soloing the bloody Baron at this point. Shinsekai now caught out toward the side in between 4 members. That's another showstopper coming out from the set. 4-19, and only a Braum remains in the base. That should be the game here for the Dragons.
What a smashing finish. You saw Minji with the insane burst in towards Raven there. Couldn't do anything. And with that, what a commanding finish by the Dragons.
And Dragons look to continue on the path toward the top of the standings as they're able to take down Resurgence heavy-handed, much like their game on day 1 of week 4. And start things off now 2-0. You take a look at the goal draft, there wasn't really an opportunity where we really saw Resurgence ever spike back up. It was just a downhill trend across the board.
That's the thing. The time where we saw Resurgence shined is the time where Epic was basically everywhere in the map. And with a pick such as Skarner, it didn't exactly, what do you call this, and as well as the picks of Berjaya Dragons, it didn't really exactly open up that kind of opportunity for Epic, and therefore that's the reason why we never really saw that on that Skarner pick, unfortunately. I mean, that was pretty hype yesterday.
Yeah, it was hype, but unfortunately now it's the hype has subsided, I think, unfortunately, here for Resurgence. So it's back to the drawing board. They'll see how they can rebound here, as I do believe they have one more game today or tomorrow. For the Dragons, though, 8-4 now on the record, and a well-deserving another MVP going on over to Ozzy.
Two nights in a row for Ozzy here. First on the Mordekaiser yesterday, and now it's on the set. Honestly, I'd be really, really afraid of Ozzy in the top side of the map now. Perhaps, you know, some of these teams might try to do what Enzo did basically at the top and shut down Ozzy early on. I'd be really afraid.
Yeah, especially because it's been now 2 games back-to-back where Enzo has just camped the top side of the map, and then Ozzy just becomes an absolute monster whenever he's playing. The more